Welcome to the Sunset Archon channel, where we aspire to game from night to first light. And this is part 12 of Octopath Traveler II. We are coming towards the end, but night will not fall. We will prevail. We are going to be finishing the last of the cross paths, the path of Agnea and Hikari. And then we're going to be running around, finishing up the last of the side quests before we take on the final boss. Let us get started. Welcome back, Stay. Thank you for sticking around until the end yesterday. Now then, gather the ceremonial accoutrements. Sacred wood. You got style. Take whichever one you'd like on the house. A wine offering. Sure, take it. One more. Okay, so, full disclosure. In the last stream, I may or may not have fallen asleep in the last few minutes, which is why I wasn't moving at all. So, I'll have to rewatch the end of my own stream because I have zero recollection of what I am supposed to be doing. I'm just lucky that I have directions. But yeah, yesterday was a long day. Dancer's Mask. I'd be happy to answer your entreaty with kindness. Alright. Time to give them all to Benkei. And we're now into the 96th hour.
Are these what you were looking for, Benkei?
Yes, perfect. Now we've all we need to begin the ritual.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
And with your lovely steps to add color to the procession, I reckon this will be one for the ages.
Patience, Benkei. If Agnea is to dance, we'll need music, yes?
But of course, I suppose I got carried away once again.
We can't entrust such an important occasion to just any bard. Do you have anyone in mind?
Now that you mention it, a rumor has been spreading among the people. They speak of the dulcet tones of a lute drifting from the tranquil grotto.
A lute?
Then we know where to go.
To the Tranquil Grotto we go.
now then.
They cannot stop me.
For you.
That's a hope.
Feel my wrath!
This is finished. I've seen worse methods.
Yes, it may very well be Yumi's loot.
Alright. For you.
Many thanks. I'll end this. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword. I have a request. Interesting.
There's no merit in fighting him.
Now it begins. Who's next?
Alright. For you.
That's a hope. This is how we. I've seen worse methods.
Just run and run and run and run some more. Oh, and don't get shot.
I need a plan.
I cannot stress that enough. Run and don't get shot.
Prepare yourself. I still have much to learn.
Yeah, the fact that it took me that long to figure out that I needed to debuff its evasion before I could hit it, that definitely dragged on the fight a bit. However, thankfully, I decided to bring Cassie with me down there. And the fact that Oswald still has the cleric secondary job meant I could just keep reviving everyone.
The ground is treacherous here. Watch your step.
Thank you.
Are you okay, Agnia?
Sorry. I'm so clumsy sometimes.
And yet you move forward. Such is your nature. If you should stumble again, take my hand.
I will. Thank you, Hikari. What is this?
The beginning of coup, or so they say.
The beginning. Hikari, that sound, it's...
I know. Let's keep going.
Onward. I just realized I'm fighting Doulahan now. Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Go on, take it.
Here I come. My blade sings.
Time to shine. For you.
That's a hook.
Feel my wrath! This is the answer.
Study harder.
Alright, I chose the right path.
Do what I must.
Right.
Flame Revenant, okay. Perfect for the punching mushroom.
Ready, set, go! Got it. Time to finish this.
This
I've seen worse methods.
Man, I love that mushroom. Mysterious Dagger. Slim chance to reduce the target's elemental defense. And we're doing pretty good without Throne and the Inventor job.
Fight.
All right. For you.
Hardest hook. No.
calculations complete. This
Finished. I've gained valuable insight.
I'll do what I must.
All right. For you.
That's a hook.
My turn. My blade sings.
Here we go.
calculations complete. This
Study harder.
Hunt or be hunted.
Now then.
this
Finished.
Time to shine. It's showtime.
Oh,
My turn.
didn't mean to do that.
I need this.
Let's go. Go on then. Now let's grab some food.
That's right, before I take on the final boss, I need to do some research about the various people I can guide in this world. If I do this, I gotta be armed to the teeth.
Let the show begin.
Thinking time.
What the? Why are the icons perpetually shining?
this is the answer.
My turn. My blade sings.
Forgive me. Sorry. Thank you.
Weird.
My turn. My blade sings.
Alright.
It's still doing that.
For you.
That's a hug. No. Feel my wrath! This is the answer. Finished. Study harder.
25,000 leaves. Here we go, more lore.
It has been entirely too long. Yomi!
I had a feeling it was your loot the townsfolk were whispering about.
Oh, far and wide people speak of me in awe. Today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Why are you playing in a place like this? I was waiting for you, Lord Hikari. And remembering my dear sister. Often, we would take refuge in these very caves and play the lute together. A battered thing we found on the road. Its strings were rotted and its sound was warped. Nonetheless, for lowborn like us, hearing it was like living in a dream. One night, we overheard our parents speaking. Why were we burdened with twins? We can't raise them both. We have to leave one in the mountains. My hand was trembling in fear, but my sister wrapped hers around it. And so she held me until sleep came. When I awoke, she was gone. She had left our home so that I could stay. I was all alone, and despite how poor we were, I managed to make it to adulthood. Day after day, I plucked at the lute, my sister always in my thoughts. And to my surprise, I actually became quite good at it. During my travels, my sister and I were reunited. She served as an attendant to the royal family of Ku, and lived in the castle town.
I know her name. It was Tsuki, wasn't it?
Just so, Lord Hikari. Was. Tsuki is no longer with us. She was taken by the very clan she served. Hikari. I know it is ridiculous to bear a grudge against you, Lord Hikari. But what else is there for me to do? No matter how often I sing of her, my pain does not subside. Lord Hikari, would the sight of your blood wash my suffering away?
It's as you said. Clan Ku took everything from you. And I will bear that burden, Lady Yomi. If there is anything I can do to ease your pain, then I will do it.
And thus, peace was never an option. Ooh, Forlorn Requiem. Divine Dual Edge. Ultimate Crescent Sweep. Squall of Arrows. Thousand Blades. Ascendance and Gavel. Hang on. Okay, yes, I will get Forlorn Requiem.
Raise your weapon.
Please forgive me, but I can contain my pain no longer.
On your guard. Now it begins.
Let the games begin.
Choose your next move wisely. My turn. My blade sings.
Try this.
Now it begins. My steel does not err. I return your wrath to prepare yourself. My steel does not err. Predictable. I return your wrath to now I'll end this. For the pride of Ku.
Well, that went fast. And a large ice soul stone. I'll get rid of Ultimate Crescent Sweep because I don't use that much.
Lady Yomi.
Lord Hikari, you are strong, and your heart is kind. I have no doubt that my sister was happy to serve your family. Itsuki, forgive me. I couldn't do anything for you in return.
She would be happy to see that you still live.
Yomi, why don't we pray for your sister's happiness together?
Together?
There will be a ritual to honor the departed, to mourn their passing. Will you lend us your lute to send off your sister and the countless others?
Lord Hikari.
The mirror beckons for your gaze. We have the mirror. A path revealed by a heart true. To its world's end, it beckons you. As night heralds the end of day, let not the darkness lead you astray. Conquer it and grasp the light. And make the world forever bright.
You've gotten much better, Yomi.
Thanks to you, Suki.
No, Yomi, no. You chose this path yourself. Just as I chose mine. Lord Hikari will guide us to a brighter future. I'm sure of it.
You have much faith in him, Suki. What can I do, Suki? I would repay the favor I owe you.
Just play your lute for a little while longer. Hearing it sets my heart at ease. So please, just for a little while longer?
And with that, the final story is done, huh? Journey for the Dawn is available. Southern Cropdale Trail? Huh. Well, the first thing we're gonna do... Indeed, very melancholy.
Out of my way. This I've gained valuable insight.
We're off to raid the tower.
Let the experiment begin.
No survivors. Crud. Yeah, this should be enough.
Reduce them to ash. You're finished. I've seen worse methods.
Alright, we were still able to take out the Kate. Uh-oh. Alright. Let the raid continue.
This study harder.
With a combination of SP Saver and the Stone of Truth, now I can just walk around as Oswald, killing everything in sight.
Out of my way. This is finished. I've gained valuable insight.
And this most certainly helps when I actually have to do this next part with only one traveler.
This study harder. Let the experiment begin. This is finished. I've seen worse methods.
I have no idea what lies beyond this door.
This study harder.
The decaying temple has opened its doors to me. Hang on. Alright, now I'm ready for this. Now I can fight with a level 2 boost.
Let the experiment begin. I need a plan.
Hey, at least it's one-on-one. Not that it matters.
I've gained valuable insight. Out of my way. Roar, thunder. Study harder.
Loot it all.
Let the experiment begin. This is finished. I've seen worse methods. Out of my way. This is I've gained valuable insight.
Wonderful. Oh.
the experiment begin.
It's like things are buffering a bit.
This is just finished. I've seen worse methods. Out of my way.
Oh.
Thinking. This is how we study harder. Let the experiment begin. Roar, thunder! Think. Roar, thunder! You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
Alright, wonder what's here. 20,000 leaves. I can't believe that actually worked. The Fire Dragon's Glaive raises the potency of fire-based attacks. Perfect for Particio. But he only has one fire attack.
Roar, thunder! How weak. Study harder.
Hidden passages behind scrolls. It's been a while since I've dealt with that.
This is just finished. I've seen worse methods. Let the experiment begin. Now. This is how we study harder.
Here we go. The longer I look, the prettier it gets. Aye, a sword this gorgeous belongs in the hands of a true warrior. Can you hear it? Listen closely. It says it wants to be wielded by me. And it thirsts for blood.
A battle of wits. Thinking time. This is the answer. Now, calculations complete. Impart your wisdom, Octopath. Thinking time.
Let the games begin.
This is the answer.
Karma Custode grows.
Now then.
This'll be fun.
This one's for me. I need a plan. This is the Feel my wrath. Let me show you what I've learned. This is the answer.
Oh wow, that wasn't enough to beat him.
I need a plan.
Alright.
This is the answer.
Oh, not again.
Thinking time.
No, 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 no. I am not dealing with counters again.
This one's for me. I need a plan.
Nope, forget this.
Take this. Take this. I need a plan. Take this. Where did I go wrong?
Well, okay then.
Out of my way. Roar, thunder. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
Yes, 9,999, but 2 can play at that game. I don't need Octopath Pot right now. The Fang of Ferocity.
This is how we... I've seen worse methods.
Now let's try this again.
I like my odds. Thinking time. Take this. I need a plan. This is the answer. Thinking time. This one's for me. Try again. I need a plan.
I'm prepared for this time.
Feel my wrath. Impart your wisdom, Alapax. Now then. This is the answer. For aim. This cannot be. Out of my way.
I'm really starting to hate this guy.
Roar, thunder. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
That just means he's worth the challenge.
Battle of wits. This is the answer. Thinking time. This is the answer. This is the answer.
Now then, right here.
Calculations complete. Impart your wisdom, Alapax. Thinking time. This is feel my wrath in pursuit of knowledge. This is the end. Study harder.
Alright, yeah, just need the right strategy. We got the keepsake sword. Nothing else for me here. I just went for a light jog in the middle of the night. Nothing else happened. Alright. I can't believe it, my father's sword. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. This is a memento of my father. He was an incredible warrior, but never once used his sword to kill. He said a true warrior cannot win a fight without ever drawing his blade. I swear upon his sword to become just as strong as he was. Alright. That quest is out of the way. On to the next one. Got all those. I really wonder what this is about, but I'm going to avoid that area for now. Alright, next up, gravel. Our goal? This thing. And apparently to do that, we have to wait. Just gotta wait a while right here. So while we wait, let me ask you, after 12 streams of this, what do you think of Octopath Traveler 2? Great battle music, I agree. It lives up to the hype of the first game, too. I'm sure the final boss music will be even better. It'll at least keep me in the zone through all the fighting. And in that fight, we are going to use everything we have. This kid sure is taking his time. Alright, here we go.
Ready?
I seem to have forgotten how to trigger that properly. I thought I would just be able to mug him for the thing, but I think I have to challenge him.
Thank me later.
That's the hope.
My turn. Lie down, please.
Feel my wrath! This is how we study harder.
Oh no. I just realized I can't do my usual thing. I can't do my usual thing to fight. And now I have to start all over again. Oh well. I can't do my Octopath farming while I'm using the Stone of Truth. Because Oswald's One True Magic 2 does too much damage. Okay. So we'll try it with Hikari and Temenos in the party this time. Actually, it's probably Temenos. Gotta coerce the kid to give me the toy. And so we gotta wait for another 3 minutes. I think the concept of adding night and the concept of night to the game was a nice touch as well. Now you get multiple interactions depending on the time of day. Sometimes you even have to let the time pass a few days before you get something new, like the black market. Although I still haven't found a pattern in that. Yep. We're just waiting here. A warrior, a cleric, a scholar, a hunter, an owl, and an old man. Staring out on the side of a cliff. Weirdest band of travelers ever. Alright, take two. Let's do this. Coerce. What the? Okay.
I will get answers. To work. Say your prayers.
Let's get started, shall we?
I'll leave you with. Where was I? I'll take this. Oh dear. You won't get that. Very well.
Okay.
You're welcome. Is that the spot? This isn't good. Be here. This won't do. I'll take this. Oh dear.
Alright.
Atone for your sins.
Not yet.
You're welcome. Very well. Say your prayers. Repent. I'll leave you with.
Oh, so you think you can kill me off that easily? That's funny. Let's test that theory.
To repent. Elvis, the flame bringer, I need you. Where was I? You won't.
Done.
Ha.
And the kid's gone. Alright, boy, age 8. Death, evil, loathing, resentment, murder, misfortune, curses, hell, morals, fools, tyrants, criminals, secrecy, bandits, cowards, wickedness, poison, famine, plague, earthquakes, calamity, monstrosities, humans, disaster, eternity, time, minds, origin, lies, darkness, purity, life. Fear has many names. Information gleaned? A hidden item. Yeah, that's not disturbing at all. And it's over by this tree the whole time. What do we find? Oh, the Sun Shadow Staff. I think I read about that at some point, somewhere. But I'm glad we managed to find it. Raises the potency of light and dark-based attacks. But it's not really good for Oswald. Only increases elemental attack by 11. And will reduce my speed by over 100, which isn't good. And Temenos is using the full Arms Master set right now. Although I might move the Arms Master to Hikari, depending on how our first bout with the final boss goes. But at least we have acquired the Sun Shadow Staff. Alright. Now we need to start deciding on who we're taking with us into this fight. All right. We're gonna steal as many battle-tested weapons as we can. Attack 400. Elemental attack 250. Effect. Raises the potency of lightning and ice-based attacks. Perfect for Casti and Oche.
That was very helpful.
You smart? One arrow right here. Looking, thinking. Humans, beastlings, we're different, we're same. Human feelings, feeling what? Would know, but how? Sounds ringing, humans happy, not hunting, only listening. Traveler's tale, sound tool, making sound. Named lute? Lute ringing, what sound? Hearing, happy? Even me?
Translation, he wants a lute, which I have.
out. Oh. 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 Beautiful. Like birdsong. Hearing happy. I like. Human feelings. Now understanding a little. Now more learning, understanding humans. Humans carrying bundled paper called books. But me can't read, only pictures, understanding pictures. Paper play. Yes, 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 very good. Paper play would see.
I also stole the paper play.
Paper play. Yes, I see. 8 flames, they won, vanquishing evil. Humans shining, lived cheerfully, brightly. Humans remember, cherish flames, even now. But why? Why cherishing? Of course, I see. Humans believe. Beliefs protecting, saving humans. More learning, understanding humans. Learning much. How? With books? Reading now. I learned. Not much, but some. More books about humans would read. Understanding humans. Human history. Teach me? Please. Please?
I even stole a history book.
This human history? I studied, practiced, more reading, many words. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man and a woman who were deeply in love. But they were a prince and princess of enemy kingdoms. And it wasn't long before war broke out because of their love. The two ran away, leaving their homes behind, and fled to a distant land. But the war went on. Even in their absence, their kingdoms continued to fight until everyone was dead. I see. Humans. One arrow. I remembered. This arrow, killing weapon. Friend died. My friend. Who shot? Humans. Humans searching, finding here. Not hunting, only killing. Why? Why kill? No eating, no reason. So why? Why killing? Would know, would learn. Learning more. Learning answers, more questions, long journey, no end. And yet, today, learning, one thing. New feeling, completely new, rising inside. This arrow, which human, who shot my feeling, would kill a little. Then, sadness, yes. Well, am I more human? Tell me, thinking, speaking, am I? Goodbye.
Well, that happened. We just got the befuddling great bow. Some chance to confuse the target. Roar. Alright, what else is there? Ah, right, Flame Church. After that, we just gotta take care of the horses in Ku, and I think that's all the side quests. Yeah.
Ah, fancy seeing you here. You know, after Kaldina's death, I began my own investigation. Of everything that's happened, ever since the Pontiff's assassination, I still felt as though there were other forces at work, you see. I carry a great deal of shame these days. And the day I was betrayed, I vowed never to misplace my faith again. Then I found a clue. Vados, the architect, the man responsible for the series of murders at the heart of it all, had written records he kept well hidden. What I found within was simply stunning. He had an accomplice. Who could this accomplice be? I figured if I found out their identity, I'd uncover the truth. And so I decided to search the town where it all began. Would you be so kind as to assist me in this endeavor? It heartens me to hear that. Thank you, truly. We mustn't draw attention to ourselves. Let us meet in front of the underground passage.
I'll gladly help you, because it's these machinations that got Crick killed.
Now's our chance. Don't mess it up.
Don't you worry. We'll get it back no matter what.
Anyone who passes through here is gonna have to deal with us. And we'll fight in the name of our Lord.
And just who might these two be? They look rather suspect. And it looks as though they're on the hunt for something. I'm afraid the only way forward is through them. But we cannot cause too much commotion. What to do?
Return in the cover of night. You know, ambushing people just gets so boring. Good thing I got some slumber sage with me.
Take this. Good night.
I underestimated you. Brilliant work. You know, I'm suddenly reminded of when Crick and I practiced our swordcraft together. Whenever we took on a mission of life or death, we would always have each other's backs. Though I was the lesser skilled of us. In time, we both became Sanctum Knights.
On your guard. I ask you, why do you wield your swords?
Why?
Worry not. The answer will no doubt come to you in the course of this duel. Come and be baptized. Is that your best, Ort? I find your swordsmanship lacking, Crick.
You what? I shall not yield. Are you with me, Ort?
Indeed. Let us show her what we are made of.
No need. I've seen enough already. Ort Edgeworth. Crick Wellesley. In the sacred name of the Thunderblade, I pronounce you Sanctum Knights.
Aye.
We've done it, Crick. God's blades at last.
That we are, but we've yet to accomplish anything. The journey merely begins here, Ort. Let us continue to hone our swordcraft and strengthen our will for what lies ahead.
After that, only I was chosen to be Caldina's bodyguard. It was as though she could tell from Crick's swordcraft alone that she could never bend his will to hers. Crick always walked the righteous path, even when that made the traveling all the harder. I long to have the same conviction. Forgive me. I've talked at far greater length than I planned. Let us continue on.
Back in the cellars.
Out of my way. Thinking time. Reduce them to ash. Your script. I've gained valuable insights.
can't find it. That damned hair ornament's not here.
Cease your sneaking about. You stand in full view of the gods.
I found a couple no-good meddlers, though.
Such a warm welcome suggests I need show you no mercy.
Damnable God's Blade.
Ah, I see you're not alone. I shall take this one on. You take the other.
We'll make quick work of these intruders.
That's my line.
There's no one we can't teach a lesson.
Well now. A pinch of this.
Thanks.
I need a...
Feel my wrath!
This is just finished. I've gained valuable insights.
Yes, danger level 5. This is from Temenos' chapter 1.
What's this? A crescent moon necklace. Are you members of the Moonshade Order? Do you know Vados the Architect?
Huh?
Aha. I take it that you do. If the Order's believers are here, then... does that mean he was working with the leader of the Moonshade Order? But why would he? The Moonshade Order is the sworn enemy of the Call people. Who is your leader? And what are you searching for?
Ask your benevolent gods.
You have my profound thanks. My investigation continues apace. I swear to you, Crick, I shall stray from the path no longer.
Alright, 10,000 leaves and the Sword of Oaths. And it appears I was right. The Moonshade the leader of the Moonshade Order and the leader that Caldino was following are the same person, and they orchestrated the entire conflict. How did I never notice you?
That was...
Hiding behind pillars. Wait. That doesn't give the age of the travelers in this.
That was very...
Alright. So. What is the final... what was the final quest again? After Ort... Alright, the horses.
Out of my way.
Axe attack!
Now then.
Ready?
Heavy-footed.
And so it goes.
Well, you were easy enough to find. The man with the horses. A suspicious man with several horses in tow, despite his claims to be holding on to them for a friend. He uses crops and cudgels on them with shocking cruelty. In truth, he is a horse thief who makes a living selling his ill-gotten herd. Which means I don't have to feel bad about stealing from him.
I'll take that.
What's your problem, huh? You looking for a fight? I stole or bought these things fair and square. Touch him and I'll cut your hands off.
Here, medicine. Good night.
God, what's going on here? Yes, that startled me. A bunch of horses just galloped away. Last I saw, they were heading towards Hinouma. They seem too well groomed to be wild. Maybe they're someone's herd. I'd watch out if I were you. Wouldn't want to get trampled by a wild stallion. And the guy is gone. Oh well. The horses have returned. They seem to like you. Seems they really like you. Here, take this. A little thanks for coming to see me and the good old boys and girls. 2,000 leaves, 20,000 leaves and a light knot. Well, we finished everything feasible. First things first. Let me think. Give me one moment. Okay. First switch Cassidy for Proficio. Move over to Crack Ridge temporarily. Oh, I already have him. Well, that saves me time. Save on all my restocking efforts. I need to remember, before we begin the final battle, I need to remember where I bought all my pomegranate leaves. Because I can't for the life of me remember. And those things are vital to my survival. Okay, I think I may have gotten them in the black market. Like a lot of the stuff I got early.
I'm doing it. Yeehaw! Let's do it. What? All in a day's work.
Yes, the pomegranate leaves are here. Oh god, I've used 60 of them. I saved 18,000 leaves, though. Okay. I'm ready for anything now. Anything and everything. Let us begin and see what we're up against.
Ready? All tidied up.
Out of my way.
My turn. Well, well. Easy. I take what I want.
Alright. So we're gonna go through this, see how we fare on the first try, and if we die, we'll have to rethink our strategy and go for it again on the 13th stream.
Come and
There will be a lot of trial and error.
Cleaning time.
It's not a matter of if we die, it's a matter of how badly we die.
Well, well. Who's next? All tidied up.
All right.
Let's play.
Big. I've gained valuable insight.
I will admit that I am in a better position than I was in the original Octopath Traveler, but I still do not make any guarantees beating this in the first try.
Big. Is the end. Finished. Study harder.
And if I do have to, I will level until I'm level 99, if that's what it takes. Alright. A wind amulet.
Time to clean up the filth. Ready?
It's amazing that there are still monsters that I've never seen before.
Well, well.
That haven't been fully analyzed.
And so it goes.
Out of my way.
Creepy eggs.
I've gained valuable insight.
Here we go. Going down. Down. This is the first time traveling this path.
Time to divvy up the onions.
I think I know whose camp this is. The journey for the dawn draws near. If you proceed, the action you take will be limited for a while. Any tales you wish to experience are best completed before the journey for the dawn. But the choice is yours. You can still save your progress after this point, but saving in a different slot is recommended. Okay, they're actually telling you to save in a different slot. How nice of them. So yeah, we're gonna save in slot 3.
Happy there, friend.
What to do?
How am I just fighting squirrels now?
Well,
or
well.
marmots?
Who's next? I take what I want.
Now let us begin. Begin the tale.
The fire won't catch.
Let's give it another go, Agnes. Every failure brings us one step closer to success, eh?
Right. We just have to keep trying.
We've
brought firewood, you two.
Thank you so much, Cassidy.
Be careful. A fire's not worth getting wounded over.
If it's flames you want, I can do it.
Not so fast, partner. How else we gonna work up a sweat?
If you insist on being so inefficient.
We're back. We didn't find any beasts lurking about.
But we did find this water. Goodness, physical labor has never really agreed with me.
There's nothing like a good meal after a hard day's work, Temenos.
Speaking of which, I wonder how the hunters are faring.
Heave! Heave! Ta-da! It's not a feast without a main course.
A feast? This is enough meat for a butcher shop.
I didn't think hunting would be so much fun.
You've got the stuff that great hunters are made of, Throne.
Ochek would know.
Oh, are you retiring from the cleaning business, Throne?
Quiet, detective.
Well then, I believe that's most everything. All that remains is...
Everyone's counting on us to light up their evening. It's time to get serious, Particio.
Right you are, Agnia.
Come on, Fire. You can do it!
We'll show this pile of sticks who's boss. There we go.
This will be a night to remember.
I think you might be right.
Now we feast.
This is nice.
Oh, this is the scene on the actual box art.
Truth be told, this isn't where I imagined my journey would take me.
I know what you mean.
As do I.
That's what makes journeys worth taking. You never know where you'll end up.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you cold?
Doubtless someone in Ku is gossiping about you at this very moment.
Perhaps they miss me as much as I miss them. My friends back home. I've learned much in our travels, and I hope I can use it to help my friends and nation.
I know you will, Hikari. And everyone's lives will be brighter for it.
Thank you.
Even after this journey ends, I'm going to keep on dancing around the world until I can dance no more.
Mind if I tag along? With Particio and Rock backing us, we can hop on a steam locomotive and bring smiles to every corner of the world.
That sounds amazing.
With one of those, you could save your feet for the important part, dancing. And I could extend a helping hand to places I've never even dreamt of.
Will you keep on with Heirs Apothecaries, Casti?
I want to resume my search for like-minded allies.
Now that's a dream I can get behind.
Yeah, me too.
I'm afraid there's one problem with this planet of yours. If you consider how many people there are in this world,
There's no room for logic in the realm of dreams, Professor.
duly noted.
What'll you do, Oswald?
I have some unfinished business to conclude. There are many answers that have yet to be found.
Is that so? It's writ plain on your face. You're worried about your daughter.
There's one answer found.
And what of you, Temenos? Have you found yours?
Almost. It's like a piece of meat stuck in between my teeth.
Ugh, I know what you mean. I hate that.
So, something's still troubling you, in other words?
Precisely.
So, your days as a detective aren't over yet, then. Well, I'm here if you need an assistant. Assuming you can afford me, that is.
My goodness. You're awfully greedy for an assistant. Even if I said yes, I'm sure you have your own path in mind.
I do. I want to go somewhere far away. To a place that isn't on any map. A place no one knows about.
A place none have laid eyes upon.
You all have such big hopes and dreams. I just want to feast every day. And to keep the people of Totohaha safe, of course. Should I be aiming higher?
Ah, seems like you've got some meat stuck in your teeth.
Don't worry, Ochette. That's a fine dream. I suppose it is. Look! A shooting star!
One of the rare looks at the sky.
I wonder what tomorrow will bring.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. I remember these flames. I remember this floor. I'll be in the play. Oh no.
A dream?
I had an odd dream. There was a dark place, somewhere completely unfamiliar.
And a dark fire was blazing.
I saw the same thing.
Wait. Are you yanking my chain? I saw it too.
We all had the same dream. Could it be a coincidence?
I very much doubt that.
I feel as if I've seen that place somewhere before.
I slept like a baby full of milk, though. Huh. Is it still night?
Strange. Dawn should be upon us soon.
We should patrol the area.
I can barely see a thing.
Huh? The stars. They're all gone. The sky is pitch black.
Something is amiss. This is no natural nightfall.
Oh, Chet?
I felt this. It's just like before. On your guard, everyone!
Something's coming, and it isn't friendly.
It's here.
Ready when you are.
Thinking time.
Let us begin.
This is finished.
What was that?
Casty and I have seen beasts like that before.
At the time, we had no idea what they were. Their nature.
I've seen them too. The black aura resembles the one true magic wielded by Harvey. He called it the Shadow.
The shadow. What is it?
I cannot say for certain. Not now, in any case.
Mysterious monsters. Just what we need.
We know next to nothing of this phenomenon. Not even the extent of its reach.
Does this shroud cover only this forest? Or is it much larger?
Nothing for it but to check for ourselves.
On that, I agree.
Well, we need to do something.
Unfortunately, we lack the information to know just what that something is.
It appears our journey isn't over yet. And the path ahead looks far from boring. I think I'll stick around for a little more fun.
Eternal night has descended upon the world. The travelers decide to set out on a final journey to find the cause. Your destination will not be shown on the radar. Search for clues and find your heading. 8 travelers. You can change your formation at any time from the main menu. Open the main menu, then select formation, and change your party as you please. Walk astride your fellow travelers on an epic journey. So we have now unlocked the formation option in our menu. So now we don't have to keep going to taverns. We've been waiting for a while, and the sun still ain't rising. What in the world is going on? I don't know, but it's nothing good, that's for sure. If those strange monsters earlier were a product of this darkness, then we must figure out the cause of this long night, and soon. I couldn't agree more. First, we search for clues. Now you're talking, so where do we start? Come on now, you must have some idea. Why don't we look for places like this one? What do you mean? I mean other areas shrouded in the shadow. There are more? I can't say for sure, but it's the only heading we have. A fear point. Standing still will get us nowhere. Let's start by searching for other places blanketed in darkness. Alright, looks like it's time to hit the dusty trail once again. The Eternal Night. So we got darkness here. A little darkness here. It might be hard to tell where the density lies in the darkness. And here. There are 4 locations. It looks like the darkness is centralizing around the Fell Sun ruins. Silence. Something about the night air here in Crackridge really kills my motivation. In case you can't tell, I'm pressing R2, but I just realized I can't change from night to day. So we're stuck in permanent mug mode. Amusing. We are now at the 98th hour. I tried to stop her, so why'd you have to go and... Oh, we're just gossiping. Hello there. It's a lovely night, isn't it? I'm telling you, these people are sus and insane. Hey there, traveler. How about sharing some of your stories with me over a flagon? Why doesn't he show some courage and just pop the question already? Oh, don't mind me, just venting my frustrations. After years of careful thought, I've concluded there are 38 key elements to weaponry. Firstly, wait. Oh, right. I just remembered. I have access to everyone now. And we are in final battle mode, so it's time for me to get serious with my accessories. Prevent surprise attacks. Prevent silence, good. Sister's Amulet. I'll give that to Casty. Just listen to that eerie wind blow. Still can't grab that. Alrighty, give me one moment and I'll be back shortly. Alright. Off to the Felsun Ruins. But first I want to check up on this guy. The guy who had From the Far Reaches of Hell. No change. Even though night has fallen. Actually, no. He did say it wasn't his fault last time. Now he's just gone into the cycle of death, pain, and destruction. Here we go. Wait. What? Oh, jeez. The danger levels on these areas spiked. Especially up to the Flame Church Cathedral.
Let the experiment begin.
What to do?
Thank me later.
I'm just getting warmed up. Don't underestimate. I'm investing in you.
Sorry about that.
Let's wahoo! Come on, Pussy! I'm hungry.
This is indeed extremely bizarre. Well, the vulture is still there.
Time to clean up the filth.
This is how I've gained valuable insight.
I am so glad I went into the Abyssal Castle before setting this thing off.
Let the experiment begin.
Bring it on. I'm investing in you.
I appreciate it, Patricio. Red.
But I won't hold back. Aber, Prince of Peace.
I take what I want.
Hey, a customer.
This is how we study harder.
Going in. The journal fragments. I did it, diary. I finally got hired as a scrivener, and for the Delsta Times, too. All the world's information flows through a newspaper, a river of facts alongside a paper water wheel, an endless procession of scoop, scoop, scoop. As a journalist, I'll dash about the world investigating, uncovering, and breaking news. What better way for me to carry out my mission? I've thought about this a lot, and everyone has some fact they're hiding. Vast sums of knowledge locked in the noggins the world over. But how to crack open these repositories and acquire those tasty secrets within? That's the rub, of course. As I am now, I doubt I have the dexterity to pick any of those cranial locks. I was raised in isolation, always out of the loop, hiding quietly on the outskirts of society. There's a positive way to spin that, though. I spent all that time that I wasn't talking to people, observing them. Here's what I learned. People let their guard down around cute little animals. A scowling guard captain will play cuddly-coo with an adorable puppy, and soon confess all his gripes to the precious thing. And so, I will become the puppy. I'll wag my little doggy tail, act the part of a friendly little non-threatening furball, and slide right into people's confidences. My brother may be the soaring eagle with his bird's eye view, but I'll be the sharp-eyed hound, keeping my nose to the ground and sniffing out every last detail I can find. Okay, I think I know who this is. The soaring eagle, reference to the eagle of Ku. So the hound is the brother of the eagle of Ku, I think. Mugen's advisor. At least that's what I get from this. This is the first journal fragment. But it looks like there are more.
Out of my way.
Well, well.
Next time, bring it on. whack! All in a day's work.
Fragment number 2. My oldest memory is crimson. A spray of red droplets and a harrowing scream. A crowd fleeing in all directions, and enemy soldiers mercilessly cutting down innocents, some of them even laughing at it as they did it. Amidst this, I was a stone. Still in my tender years, I neither cried nor swept, nor wept nor cowered, but merely watched as the chaos unfolded. Being raised in a war-torn land does things to an impressionable mind. And I suppose something had already broken inside me. I would have died that day, cut down like the rest, were it not for my brother. His cunning carved a path for us out of that hellish place. My brother is brilliant, so much so that the enemy king spared him if he would serve. Yet despite his genius, despite how shrewd the plans he proposed were in an attempt to avoid bloodshed, the blood always flowed. Human steel, they kill, they take and they take and they take. Lives, possessions, land. It's the state of nature, a simple fact of our existence. My brother and I have seen so much together, and we've both reached the same conclusion. The world doesn't deserve to see another dawn. The life of man is nasty, brutish, and ugly. Why not make it short? Journal 3. I need her on our side, and I need you to convince her that's a good idea. My brother's face was flushed as he handed me a letter addressed to Raime. Perhaps he'd been in his cups. I didn't need to ask him why he would be celebrating. The fundraising in Montwise was going swimmingly. On my way home, I spotted Hikari. He's the key to everything in Ku. And if our machinations go according to plan, my brother will get what he's after. I doubt Hikari has a clue who I am. Another tactic proposed by Brother Dearest. No prior familiarity with me will help move things along down the line. But though Hikari doesn't know anything about me, I certainly know a lot about him. Hikari has another side to him. A second personality that my brother says was born from his family's cursed lineage. Somewhere in the past, Clan Ku's bloodline mingled with that of the infamous Archmage Darkest, sparking a history of war and sacrifice. So somewhere along the line, he is a descendant of Darkest. A more odious bloodline I do not know. As I passed Hikari in the street, for a moment I felt as if our eyes met. His gaze was steady and true, just as it was when he was a boy. How had that bright spark in his eyes not dimmed over time? He had seen the same horrors I had, been through the same terrible war. So yeah, I'm starting to look definitely like the Eagle of Ku is involved. This is Journal 5, Entry 5. Oswald is sentenced to life imprisonment. It took me a moment to process the judge's verdict. I blinked, doubted my ears. What was going on here? He was supposed to be executed, wasn't he? What? They meant to execute Oswald? I ran as fast as I could to find Harvey. I should have known. That swine had stuffed leaves into the judge's pocket to bribe him into that decision. Why? I want him to see the power of my perfected magic. That's his reason, the blighted fool. Pride. Worthless pride. We need the Book of Demons complete. What if Oswald somehow finds a way to interfere? When I gave my report to my brother, he simply said, "Just watch the spectacle unfold." Apparently, my brother had already taken Harvey's massive ego into account when he made his contract with the man. If that's the case, then I suppose this isn't a problem after all. Regardless, I should hurry and gather what information I can about Frigid Isle. Alright, entry 4. This is bad. Hikari was captured before I had a chance to deliver my brother's letter to Raime. If Hikari is killed, it'll ruin everything. And we'll have to start over from scratch. What? Clan May calls the fortress of Stormhill its home. Coldest place in Celestia. I hate it. Time is of the essence, yet this frigid blizzard is battering me like a leaf in the wind. If only I could take 2 steps without being blown 3 back. By the time I finally reached Stormhill, Hikari had already been released. I can only assume he managed to sway Raime on his own. I handed my overdue missive to one of Raime's retainers and quickly put that chilly place behind me. Huh. 6. I concealed myself among the chattering students and slipped into Harvey's lecture. The Book of Demons is nearly complete, so he was in a jovial mood. When I saw my chance, I gave Harvey the news. Oswald had tried to escape Frigid Isle and died in the attempt. I thought that news would throw his high spirits off a cliff, but instead he just started giggling. It was creepy. When he finally settled down, he merely said, "I need to prepare for my guest's arrival," and vanished back into his laboratory, humming cheerfully all the while. It's like he thinks Oswald is alive. Is Oswald alive? It can't be. And yet, if so, then he will come here to find Harvey and seek his vengeance. Wait, this could be perfect. I doubt Harvey will honor our agreement and hand over the Book of Demons without a fuss. If I can set those two against each other, it might create the perfect opportunity to slip in and swipe the book. I wonder if my brother has predicted this too.
Let's play.
You mind? I'm trying to read a diary.
I've seen worse methods.
How did I miss this? I got 6 of them anyway. Oh right, I said I'd come back to that.
There, friend.
This is finished. I've gained valuable insight.
This is insane. Fragment 7. Harvey has left for the Dusk-Ruined Shrine. The remains of Archmage Darkest will provide the final piece that Harvey needs. The Book of Demons will soon be complete. I found a nice, cozy place to conceal myself. And sure enough, Oswald showed up. Just as predicted, the two fought it out, and I was able to retrieve the Book of Demons in the wake of the battle. There was one surprise, however. Harvey escaped alive? No, I saw him be reduced to ash. I saw him burn in dark flames. What was that bright flash of magic? A glimpse of a force that made dwarf even that of the Book of Demons? That girl. Does she have some special power within her? Number 8. Oswald entrusted the girl Elena to his assistant before setting off on a journey. Like Alpati's, the blood of the Lumina family runs in Elena's veins. I need to continue monitoring her to watch for suspicious signs. Okay, that's why. That's why Alpati's was being kept in that room high up in the cathedral under the watch of the pontiff. Because she was one of the known members of the main branch of the Lumina family. While Oswald's wife and daughter weren't known of until all of this happened. Day after day, Elena sits at her desk and pours herself into her studies. A diligent girl, I suppose, but I am curious as to why her brow sometimes wrinkles as she cradles her head in her hands. Still, her eyes are bright and her gaze seemingly set on some happy goal far off in the distance. A marked difference from when I saw her in Harvey's company. There was only worry and fear in her eyes then. My heart nearly leapt out of my throat when I heard that assistant's voice suddenly ring out behind me. "Can I help you, miss?" I immediately turned and tried to distract and dissemble with my tried and true cover voice. "Can I interest you in a newspaper subscription?" Okay. I know who it is. That one comment, I know who it is. She smiled then, eyes warm, but I sensed a keen suspicion burning deep down within those friendly eyes. I will not underestimate her again. No one else has ever noticed me when I didn't want to be found. I need to abandon my surveillance. Too risky. Besides, I've seen nothing suspect in all the time I've watched Elena. Might as well move on to more important matters. If I'm right about this, then this is seriously messed up. Yep, the Scrivener. The one that was following us the whole time. Journal Fragment 9. Well, here I am in Candlebrine. Word is that I can find someone who has the lost pages of the Book of Night's original manuscript. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, seems to be moving as Arcana predicted and assembling these pages. There's a potential problem, however. A nosy inquisitor named Temenos seems to have caught wind of all this. Arcanet has her eye on him, but I can only pray that he doesn't make any problems for us. I'll need to be careful not to draw his attention too. The Book of Night is close to being fully restored. Once it is, I'll need to move quickly to retrieve it and fulfill my mission. Allying myself with Arcanet was merely the easiest means to that end. My brother did tell me to be wary of her, however. He was quite forceful about it. I wonder why. So we have the Book of Demons, the Book of Night, and also from the far reaches of hell that I delivered to the library disappeared. The Montwise Library. 10. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, is driven by a lust for revenge. To achieve that end, she seeks to make the power of the shadow her own. And with the restored Book of Night in hand, she set out for the Twilight Shrine. Her naive dream of avenging her people will never become reality. Why, you ask, dear diary? Because the right Arcanet taught her is purposefully flawed. So the one that is guiding Caldina is Arcanet. So there I was, hiding in the shadows of the Twilight Shrine and waiting for the perfect opportunity. Lo and behold, Caldina's rite went awry, and she transformed into a most hideous form. No one told me I'd have to deal with some horrible monster. This is above my pay grade. Luckily, I had no need to fear. That Temenos showed up and handled the Caldina problem for me. I suppose Arcanet was behind this well-timed arrival. What a puppet master. Bravo. I finally understand why my brother warned me to keep an eye on her. I slipped down to the ritual site after Temenos made an exit, and retrieved the Book of Night. All that's left is to combine it with the Book of Demons, and we'll be able to complete the Dark Blood Grimoire. So yes, the Book of Night had all of that stuff on the shadow itself, but the Book of Demons had information on the black blood of demons. There was also reference to black blood in Cassie's story as well. She thought it was a result of poison, but it may be something else. Well, we have plenty more information to go through. Number 11. Here I am, grand old Timberrain, just in time for the coronation ceremony. Word on the street is that an apothecary named Trousseau is going to rain on the parade with a storm infused with shadow energy. He called it. His goal, and I quote, is to extend a hand to save all in need. What a nice notion. Let's rewind the clock. It was 1 year ago that Trousseau lost hope in the future and started down this path. He was out gathering medicinal herbs when he stumbled into Lost Seed. There, he met Claude, who gave him the Book of Night. Claude was disappointed with the encounter, it seems. He had swayed Trousseau to his side, but couldn't persuade an apothecary in the man's company. With a regretful sigh, he told me that this other apothecary's eyes were filled with a motherly strength, deep wells of kindness that belied a sense of fierce determination. Casting. Okay, so Claude had a role in all of this madness as well. What was her name again? Ah, yes, Casting. She stopped Trousseau, saw the people of Timberrain to safety, and even dealt with the poison rain. As if that wasn't enough, she also managed to mix up medicine that could combat the shadow on the spot. Claude's intuition was right. Casti is someone to keep an eye on. My brother will need to know that we have another dangerous potential wretch in our plans. Wrench. Alright.
Let's go.
So much talking. Let's use Ember for the first time now. Barely did anything because I didn't boost Partitio's elemental attack.
You're too
Reduce them to ash. A weak, study heart.
And Partitio has reached level 68. Page 12. Yep, I definitely know who it is now. I met a fellow merchant today in Clockbank, an honest fellow with laughing eyes named Partitio. He's boasted that he'll rustle up 80 billion leaves and buy the rights to the steam engine from its current owner, Mr. Rock. Then he'll give the technology away to everyone. When pressed on why, he said, things like this should be shared with the whole world. Partitio confuses me. If I can borrow that ruthless rock's words, it is human nature to take from others and give unto oneself. Despite his noble declarations, I'm sure Partitio will prove himself no different from the other slime. Greed and self-interest will win out in the end. They always do. Still, I'm vaguely curious as to how his story will play out. I'll follow this Partitio, though I'll keep my expectations low. Placing your faith in others only gets you betrayed in the end. Wait, wasn't I just at 12? How'd I jump to 15? My brother made a deal with Harvey. Craft the Book of Demons, an evil tome said to be imbued with the magic of Darkest himself. Why, you ask? Well, dear diary, because we need it to restore the lost Dark Blood Grimoire. The rub here is that neither my brilliant brother nor even Claude knows how to make this tome. Thus, the need for Harvey. One thing my brother does know is that the remains of Darkest are a key component. When I shared that vital tidbit, Harvey said, "That's all I needed." It sounds like he was already most of the way there. He's a valuable asset, so we'll do everything we can to assist him. Harvey has an unhealthy obsession with a scholar named Oswald. No, let's call it what it is. A severe inferiority complex. Harvey told me he'd gladly give up the Dawn if it meant he could best the man. We let Harvey read the Book of Night in order to pull him into our intrigues. But honestly, I think it wasn't necessary. That bottomless well of envy in his gut, properly manipulated, would likely have motivated him enough. Besides, I don't trust him. No normal person can fathom that twisted mind of his. Alright, so this is page 14. Partitio's gone and done it. He has gone and done it. He's humbled Rock and actually wrestled the rights of the steam engine from that greedy tycoon. Still, that's nothing compared to what he did next. He actually gave it away, just as he said he would. Things like this should be shared with the whole world. He lived up to that grandiose statement and then some. The heat of his passion even melted Rock's icy heart. And I didn't think the desert sun was hot enough to do that. So, taking a step back, what Partitio did is impossible, unimaginable, inconceivable. I've observed countless people in my time, and to date, every one of them is motivated to varying degrees by self-interest. People are always willing to step on others to achieve their own interests. But Partitio? Is he truly different? Is he someone who can at last transform this dark, ugly world into something wonderful? What do you think, brother? It's at that moment that Ori starts having doubts. Page 16. Welcome to my humble castle. That was how he greeted me when I arrived in Lost Seed, before he took me on a casual stroll through that rotting mausoleum of a town. I struggled not to gag on the stench of death and decay. All the while, him smiling and breathing deep as if taking in airs of a tranquil mountain meadow. This ghastly man's name is Claude. He is the descendant of the infamous Archmage Darkest. It is said that his notorious grandfather gave him a taste of the blood of the malevolent god of darkness, Vide, frighteningly enough, while he was still in the womb. As a result, the man is blessed with eternal youth. The blood of Darkest and Vide within his veins, Claude's fate was to become the Dark God's vessel. And yet, he rejected his destiny and instead chose to pass that honor onto his offspring. For our part, we don't care who the vessel is, just that we have one. Claude, however, seems to have preferences in the matter. Preferences. Bah! The man sired countless children with countless women and set his progeny at each other's throats. To the bloody victor goes the ultimate spoils. I shivered as he looked me up and down, his eyes seeming to pierce my very soul. It was as if he was seeking to plant a murderous seed inside me, too. When he handed me the dark blood staff, he told me that the woman who stole it for him, has a lot of potential. His words, my purpose and lost seed fulfilled, I hurried out of there. I can't wait to hand the staff over to Arcanet and let her handle the cathedral's sacred flame. Wait. Okay, I know who Arcanet is now. Okay, I'm sure I missed a page or two somewhere. Because it's just going higher. Page 17. Dear Diary. Today I met with Petrichor, the woman known as the Dark Hunter. Okay, now we know who the Dark Hunter is. Petrichor. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere. A woman known as the Dark Hunter. I introduced her to the Professor Harvey several years ago at Arcanet's request. She was talkative today and had this to say. I met Arcanet when I was young, and it was then that I swore myself to her service. Ever since, I have hunted for her and her alone, even slaying the legendary monster known as the Guardian of the First Flame at her behest. Sometimes I hunted people too. Like the time I came to possess the Dark Blood Bow. Once again, my lady has use of me, and so I shall gladly obey. Well, now we know what happened with the Dark Blood Bow. We also know what happened to Temenos' friend. I nodded along, and when she was finished, she showed me a monster, the Beast, which she had captured on Totahaha. Looked at me with eyes filled with loathing for all that walked on this earth. I asked her what it was, and she told me the years of brutal conditioning and a healthy dose of Harvey's science for good measure. As the result, an abomination crafted through repeated and horrifying experiments. I nodded again. A soul this steeped in despair would surely prove to be a great source of power. Yes, the fox, which would have been named Akala, I think. So they didn't just get the usual whippings, they got tortured and experimented on for years. It seems that leaving the flame of Todohaha in her care should prove no issue. Alright, where's the... Not now.
My prey awaits. Magia Steam!
Think you can't hit? What?
What? Well, well. Easy. I take what I want.
I'm missing 13. I swear, this is page 13.
Ready to be prey?
Thinking. This is how we... I've seen worse methods.
Why? Just... Why? I can't believe it. How did Particio turn that economic desert of a town into a hopping commercial hub? That business idea of his was inspired. I must admit that watching Alron's department store come to life woke something warm inside me. I told Particio that the world's filled with people groaning under the weight of 1,000 problems. It's fresh ideas like this that bring a ray of joy onto troubled lives. For once, I really, truly meant what I said. I should never have poured my heart out in public like that. I suppose my declaration was proof that he's cracked my emotional defenses and convinced me to gasp believe in him. Oh, to believe in him. Yeah. In my defense, he really is something else. Before I knew it, I was promising to help. Truth is, I'm excited to see what magic he'll pull out of his Particio hat next. Guess what, dear diary? This is the first time I've ever helped someone for something that wasn't directly related to my mission. Let me stop for a moment and also appreciate the fact that he convinced the Alrond to invest 80 billion leaves in him. 80 billion. The question is, will Particio prove to be a man of integrity? Will he really use those leaves to help the world and not just to line his own pockets? Just a little longer. Only a bit, mind. I find myself needing to see what he does next. The statues of Belphegor and Alaphan. A statue of Belphegor the traitor. There are words carved into the base. O inheritors of our will, let the mirror shine and kindle a fire in your heart to chase away the darkness. A statue of Alaphan, the Scholar King. There are words carved into the base. O inheritors of our will, let the mirrors shine and kindle a fire in your hearts to chase away the darkness. Wait. The bright shining mirror, a blue flame is reflected within. The mirror is for rekindling the flame. The mirror reflects the memories of the sacred flame.
Now what have we got here?
It is Ori.
A sacred flame? Here of all places? Have I stumbled upon a scoop once again? Why, I believe I have. I'm glad that's done. There's no need to keep up this cloying facade. To wear the mask of a chipper, unflappable scrivener. No. Now I bring an end to this dark, wretched world. To liberate its people from their pain, their suffering, and their hatred. Just like I swore to you, brother. Together, we will usher in the night. I kept a close eye on the travelers, all while my allies and I worked behind the scenes. Until at last, I found the book I sought. The Dark Blood Grimoire. With it, I will smother the sacred flames, that they will never again light the way for the dawn. I offer this gift of blood. May the flames turn cold and dark. Mortals. Gods. Who was it that drew the line between them? The blessed? The accursed? Us? Them? Particio. Would that we had never met. I'm sorry.
The first sacred flame burns anew. Ori. I heard from an apothecary in town. A woman was found collapsed near the sacred flame and brought there for treatment. She had brown hair and wore a cap, much like a scrivener. After she regained consciousness, she simply vanished. That's Ori, it's gotta be. But if that's true, then what saved her? It appears her wounds fell just short of being fatal. She must have changed her mind, just in the nick of time. She saw the worth in walking towards the dawn. Well, I can hazard a guess as to why she hesitated. I believe it was thoughts of you that saved her life. Me? Now don't be ridiculous, like I'd have anything to do with that. Well, no matter, as long as she's alive, all's well. Just where did she wander off to? I sure am lucky that you're around to cheer me up, eh? Our journey isn't over. We do well not to waste our time in idle conversation. But if you must, then perhaps a different topic of discussion should suffice. Oswald. Thank you kindly. The first sacred flame shines brighter than ever.
Let the experiment begin.
And now it's
My
just the
turn.
normal enemies trying to kill us, but we still get no music.
As swift as a snake. Well, well. Easy. And so it goes.
But at least the danger level is back to normal. Danger level 24. Now we head to the next location, the Tranquil Grotto. And we're gonna head there from Sai.
Come and get me.
Yeehaw! Let's do it! Whack! Time
Hey, at least-
to divvy up the earnings.
At least this area of the land isn't cursed.
Let the experiment begin.
Right. Magia Envy.
Thanks.
Now let's grab some food. The hunt is on.
Cleaning time. Well, well. Easy. I take what I want. Let's play.
Now then. This is how we... I've gained valuable insight.
Nothing but the wind. Here we go.
Let's play. Ready? Well, well.
Magia Skill.
That's a hope. I need a... Roar, thunder! How weak. I've gained valuable insight.
After playing this game for 90 hours, now all of a sudden these things come out of the woodwork.
Study harder.
Wait.
Hey, the customer. Bring Yeehaw! Let's do it! Whack!
Reduce them to ash. How weak. I've gained valuable insight.
Oh yeah, I thought we were almost done. I thought we would be able to do this in 2 more streams, but reading all of this is going to take a lot longer.
Out of my way.
My turn. Well, well. Easy.
poison chop. Maybe next time.
Let's play.
Dang it, I can't tell where I am.
Yeehaw! Let's do it. Whack!
Well, well. Easy.
Roar, thunder! You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
Okay. Just keep going right. Alright, I know where I am now.
Out of my way.
What? Well, well.
Right. Magia
Whack!
I need a plan.
Roar, thunder!
How weak. I've seen worse methods.
And we have saved exactly 99 hours. So, I have something I need to take care of in about 15 minutes. So we're going to end this stream here. And if I have time, I will continue this stream later tonight. So, thank you so much to everyone who came to watch this stream, and those who come to watch the playback later. And I hope to see you for what is hopefully the conclusion of Octopath Traveler 2. I did not expect the final part to be this expansive. It wasn't nearly this big in the first game, so I am really looking forward to it. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you then.